Alrighty, since we are live here, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself on the group chat. In fact, I might just deafen myself so I don't hear them by accident or have them say anything while we're going over this. Hello everyone, we're going to do quick announcements before we begin. I'm of course Rindis, the Dungeon Master, who will be starting off Forest for the Trees Volume 2, it's Episode 1. First things first, we are going to make a couple of announcements, and the main one that we want to talk about today is going to be the upcoming fundraiser event over on our friends and partners channel, Forgebreaker. Over on Forgebreaker's channel in November, he will be having a fundraiser called Roll for Advantage. And it's a very important fundraiser that people need to be more aware of because it is a week-long event of streamed games where people can donate towards researching towards Alzheimer's, which is very important to both Forgebreaker and myself, as we have both lost family members to Alzheimer's and dementia, and so it's super important to both of us, and I'm extremely excited and dedicated to this this event as well. But he did announce today that he has gotten an additional sponsor on top of the mini sponsors. Yikes, something is sending off this mic. On top of the mini sponsors that he currently has lined up to help him promote and basically incentivize people to take notice of this event. Today he announced that Roll20 has signed on to help sponsor this event, and they are going to be offering a 6-month sub as an incentive item. So anybody who's interested in helping out and donating to a good cause, following, like I said, in November, it's going to the Alzheimer's Association, and the event is called With Advantage, a fundraiser to benefit. You will have other groups such as DSC, Forgebreaker himself, How the Quest Was Won, Legends of Avantris, PartyWipeGames, of course, and Riff and Rabble. Sponsors include D&D Beyond, Dungeon Masters Guild, GOP, Unique One-Shot Mats created by Gabriel Picard, and So Nerdware. It will be happening November 4th through the 8th, 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Forgebreaker's channel. Stay tuned because we're going to be talking more about it as time comes, and I'll be running one of the games during that time. Alright, I'm going to flip us back over to the players who are probably freaking out that they can't hear me. Or maybe they're just listening in anyways, like some of them do. Oh well, let's take a look. Oh my god, nobody's dead. Yeah. Hi, is everybody here?
Apparently
Hello.
we're not dead, so
I mean,
good for us.
If you were dead, you'd have to tell me. It's the law.
Oh, sorry. I forgot they put that zombie law in effect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if I'm walking down?
I mean, that's undead, but still.
What if I'm dead and not a zombie?
Then I'd have to hug you back to life. Only you, though. Nobody else gets hugs.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel personally attacked.
You should.
After all, after everything, I don't get a hug?
I mean, maybe you get a hug. Wow, that looks incredibly appetizing. I put out the Twitter notifications, and the first thing that comes up on feed is somebody who smothers a cheeseburger with cheese sauce. Like, literally just pours it on top of the burger.
No.
That's a lot of cheese.
Sounds messy.
It does. It looks incredibly messy. I'm like, yeah, it's just like right over the bun. There's nothing on the burger, which is a little strange because they have like their lettuce and tomato off to the side, but then they're just dumping cheese sauce directly over the bun. Well, it's like, I don't know how I feel about it. Anyways, we are here. We're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I already made our announcements today. The big one was, of course, for With Advantage, which I already covered, but hey, everybody should be excited about it because Forge is busting his butt to get some sponsors. And
He is doing that.
yep. So, we are going to start off today with player introductions, because if you hadn't caught the prequels, you would have no idea who these people are or what they care about. I currently recommend that you go back to the YouTube or the VODs and watch those prologues to see what the big deal is and what shenanigans I'm going to throw these poor unfortunate souls into tonight.
Poor unfortunate soul.
Thank you. Perfectly renditioned.
I'm not gonna sing anymore, otherwise we'll get copyrighted because of how perfect and flawless that was.
Perfect. Yep. Right. So let's go down the list. First up.
Hi, I'm Rez of PWG. I am playing Patches, a familiar divine soul sorcerer. But not everybody knows that I'm a divine soul sorcerer, so keep that to yourselves, audience.
Keep that to yourself,
Patchy.
you narcs.
Patches is an alley-dwelling little shit that hangs out with his sister. And that's pretty much all you need to know about Patches right now.
He gave the best flirting line last in his prologue, so you should go watch
Oh
that.
my god, I can't believe I let you two talk me into that.
It was pretty bad.
I'm a genius.
It was
Hi,
the
I'm
best
Keavah.
line.
Hi, I'm Keavah. I play Stitches, the possum familiar, and Patches' older sister. Barbarian, no subclass yet chosen.
You didn't choose a subclass at level 1, plebe. Scoffs the sorcerer. Scoffs the sorcerer. Who's had their subclass since birth?
It's true.
Yeah. Next.
Hi, I am ArkSurvivor, and I am playing Dildra Strongheart, who is a Forge cleric.
Of the Forge God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve the Forge Johnson.
Steve the Forge Johnson, that's right. I'm glad somebody remembered. Take inspiration.
Boom. I read the lore.
I read the lore. Next.
Apparently we
I
have a
am
very
Morph.
long... Never mind. Sorry, Morph.
I'm playing Osric Arkwright. I'm a wizard of some descript. I don't know yet. That's level 2.
That's it?
Shay.
No, I was posing that to Morph, but okay.
I have to save people. Lots of people. Because there's a bomb that I don't know about. I just know there's an explosion and people claiming credit.
I'm Shay. I'm playing Osley, the Elven Bard, and Princess, and the best out of everybody.
Wow. Bold statements. Let's see if it's true. 9 out of 10.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
There were 10s on all sides.
I was like, you rolled a 10. That is true.
But
I mean,
no,
you
really.
might get
Yes.
the answer before 10.
I am playing the only elven character in the group, and current envoy to the human land, Ralia. Got a nice car.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, following our prologues, everybody had a day to get themselves to Ralia, look around the mega city as it were, and generally establish a little bit of what's going on with their lives up until that point. Where we pick up today is the morning of the incident, quotation fingers. We'll start. Well, not the morning of the incident, because half of you started on that day, and yeah, okay, whatever. We're starting on the day that everything's going to go down. Some of you are planning to attend a riot. One of you knows that there is a riot that is going to start. And one of you, two of you, Deldra doesn't know, does she?
She knows about.
She knows about a riot. And one of you has no idea that anything bad is about to happen. Cough, cough. So, it's the day of the planned riots at the factory in the pause. It's a dreary early morning, probably about 10 o'clock. It looked like it might have rained the night before, leaving scattered puddles around in the area, as the city hadn't really built any proper drainage systems, so a lot of the water just kind of collects and stays in various spots and potholes and places of relative poverty. That night, the two familiars were able to stay indoors for a change, as the members of the Red Cloak, specifically Vix, had offered you all a couch to lay on for the night to get you out of the cold weather, because you have important work to do, so you should rest well. And you had gathered outside of this factory, along with several other citizens. Most of the organized group that is out here protesting and holding picketed signs the makeup is mostly familiars. It's probably about 50 or so people gathered there, and probably about 30 of them make up the familiars, not including the Red Cloaks that are subtly trying to infiltrate their way in as well. There's a couple of half-elves, scattered halfling and half-orc here and there. There might be, a half-elf, but they're so rare that you don't always see them about. The one at the fountain is a rarity, and he's accepted because he's an anomaly. But the factory itself is a large complex walled off by 8-foot-high red brick that forms a perimeter around the area, and then it's topped with spiky iron points that kind of discourage people from trying to climb over it. There's one bad slip and then you gut yourself, sort of thing. The two of you had scoped out the place the day before and had gone to the guardhouse, dropping off a hat box that the guard thought was an anniversary present from his husband, and wisely decided he wasn't going to open it right away, and he was going to wait until tomorrow to open that up and take in the treat on that joyous day. But now, as you follow Vix down into the streets, you see that the factory itself is still cordoned off. There are barrier lines that have been placed up, and the half-orc Finkmen, who are basically the riot breakers, are standing at the perimeter and not moving to disperse the crowd, because right now there's only a handful of them, and even if they're bruisers, they can't take 50 angry people. Eventually they'll get swarmed and it won't look good. There is noticeably a distinct lack of blue cloaks in the area keeping an eye on things. But since the people are peacefully gathered and not causing any trouble, there doesn't seem to be any real cause for them to be in the immediate area. But it might also be too good to be true. With you is, of course, Vix, but there's also 5 other Red Cloaks. They've put on common clothes, but they do have the little red strips of cloth pinned to their breasts so that it's visible, but they're moving to various positions amongst the crowd so that they're not all gathered together. And Vix is the one who's keeping a close proximity to you, mixed in with this crowd. Do either of you want to do anything before moving forward?
I cast Fireball.
Well, Azali casts Fireball and you guys die. Sorry. But for real, the two of you, do you want to do anything before we progress? Was there any anything you wanted to have done before heading out here.
Hmm.
Well, Patches needs that damn haircut.
I don't need a haircut. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Because I
First spell of the
suspect
game.
shit is gonna go bad.
What? Why would you think that?
Reasons.
Raisins?
I like raisins.
I will have to go. I assume I will need to go and grab Crunchy. But other than that, I think I'm good.
And grab Crunchy?
Yeah, that's what she named her Wormhole.
Ah, I see.
It's like a big sledgehammer.
I just didn't know it had a name. Good to know.
Yeah. Name everything, it makes it more powerful.
Exactly. Names give everything power.
Yep.
Oh, it's good I have several.
I'm
Doesn't
gonna
have
call
elves.
my. I'm gonna call my dagger Stabby.
I'm gonna call him Mr.
Quality
Pokey.
name.
Mr. Pokey, gonna get you. And then we gotta give him the clamps.
I don't think we're. I think we're good. Other than that,
Alrighty, cool. So, Deldra, you don't really have any plans this morning. You got a lot of work done the day before, but you still hadn't really found any good sources of alcohol other than going into Fatfoot's, and you took like the one shot and then you were done. But you did wake up with an incredible hangover, and it might just be that the sounds of protest chants, a little ways away, because it's one of those things where it's like it's a large gathering protest that makes enough noise in a city to be heard for a good ways away, especially without things like actual city noise pollution, because there's no cars or anything. So you can probably hear these people have gathered and started making a ruckus, a quite noisy protesting ruckus that is disturbing your sleep. And probably to accentuate that, there is a pounding at your door and the voice of Vanguard, who goes, "Just so you are aware, there is rioting in the streets. Blood is everywhere. People eviscerated. Heads on spikes. I imagine that is what it would be like if this protest were not peaceful."
Probably.
Good. I return to my vigil and await the bloodshed. And you just hear the sounds of the Warforged stomping off. So what do you do with your time?
The church from the riot.
You cut out.
How far away is the church from the actual riots?
Not far. Close enough for you to hear them being quite loud while you're trying to sleep.
Dildra will get up and get dressed, and she's going to go check it out. I should probably get acquainted with the politics of the city.
Could be a good idea. Alright, so you gear up and you make your way out?
Yep.
Alright. Oswick, you have spent this entire time panicking because Emerald had told you that they had spotted Penny amongst the crowd of protesting familiars, and that your new boss had tipped you off that something bad was going to happen today, and that you should probably be there to try and prevent it. You left the Amber District and rode the monorails as fast as they possibly could go, which wasn't fast enough for your impatience at the urgency of this situation. But before long, you end up in the pause, and you give me an investigation check to see if you get lost trying to navigate this area. Just because I think it'll be funny.
Nothing could go wrong there.
You actually managed to do pretty well. You probably do get turned around for a moment, but it only takes a moment to ask. You know, it's like, where's all that protesting coming from? And they're like, oh, it's down here at the factory area. And you're like, thanks. And then your wizardly athleticism kicks in, and you probably don't run very far or very fast before having to stop and catch your breath and then keep going. And you know, it's a whole...
Not fast. I've got average constitution.
Yeah, but you're also a wizard. You're also a wizard. You skipped PE in Wizard
No,
College.
Oswick power walks everywhere.
I mean, I believe that. He probably does. But,
Especially when there's an urgent situation, like, I don't know, some sort of mass genocide stuff.
mhm.
Obviously not the right word, but I like to over-exaggerate.
Well, yeah.
I did have the landmarks that I was able to see through Emerald.
Hmm. So you do know where you're going. So it doesn't take you long to get to the area and catch up. And it's probably right as you're arriving that, Lee, your car had to detour. Unfortunately, you were planning to make your way over the bridge to head into Raleigh deeper, to head towards the Crown District, where the ambassador's estate is, and where you would have to meet the royal family and stuff. But the bridge was having construction, and unfortunately you had to detour down into the pause, and it was one of those convenient situations where it would take you dangerously close to the factory. As your driver is huffing and puffing about having to look at the slums and downtrodden area that the Raleighans subject their own citizens to, and is like, see, this is exactly why the Empress wants to wipe them from the face of the earth. They treat their own citizens like garbage.
This is really actually terrible.
And
What do I know about? What am I seeing? Mostly familiars?
you're probably just down the road from the factory, and it's caused what little traffic there is to kind of come to a halt. And you can see that there is just a mass of people, mostly familiars, like I said, a couple of humans, some a half-orc or two, you know, the occasional dwarf and gnome. But for the large part, the makeup of the citizens here are familiars, and just the people who are not wealthy enough to live anywhere else.
What do I know about familiars?
You may roll an Arcana check for me.
Average.
They are adorable animal people with floofy tails. No, you know rumors that basically Raleighans used corrupt magic to basically make personal servants and slaves out of their magical familiars, which probably seems like an affront to you too, as a practitioner of arcane magic. But, you know, they...
Finding those poor fey spirits.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know that basically through your teaching that these are abominations that were made through corrupt Raleian magic for their own personal pleasures and exploitation, and the best mercy you can give them is a swift death because they do not deserve to exist. And there's a running theory that if you kill them, they'll just return to their familiar state, which is a fey creature, a fiendish creature, or a celestial. Not many people are willing to test that theory.
How cruel to make these people.
It's a real tragedy. One of the bodyguards says, looking out the window, and he says, but we might be able to use it to our advantage if the Empress is able to turn these simple-minded creatures to our cause. They could be an agent on the inside, those who are willing to destabilize the city for us.
I imagine they would do better. I imagine they would have better lives under our Empress's good rule.
And the two bodyguards look at each other, and they kind of shrug, and they're like, yeah, much better lives. Short, but better. And the car has come to basically a halt now. You're just kind of down the road, not too far from the area. But the camera pans back to Patches and Stitches. You guys are in the thick of it. The people are chanting. They've basically worked themselves up into a little bit of a frenzy, but they're not, knocking stuff over or causing any damage. But they are still protesting and chanting. Better pay, better rights. We won't be slaves. Familiar rights are important too. And Vix has guided you guys to where she says is a safe distance, mixed in with the crowd.
It's right next to the bomb.
They're not jihadists.
I look very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, relax, sis.
Oh,
Okay, I see that ain't gonna happen.
that's my version of a deep calming inhale exhale.
That's not even remotely any of that what you just said.
Oh,
You're just working yourself up more.
She's psyching herself out. It didn't sound relaxing at all. It sounded terrifying. Alright.
So,
Hey.
what exactly do you want us to do, Vix?
Protest. Rabble rouse. Be angry. Be angry about the injustices you have suffered through.
I punch my empty hand and smile, and I'm just like, oh, I'm real good at angry.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, she is. I'm not even gonna have to put much effort in to be angry. She's got it covered for both of us.
And I'm gonna just move us over to the new map.
I am gonna throw this mud though.
I am gonna sling this mud.
I do have a lot of mud, and I'm gonna throw it at some guy.
So you all are actually on the map, and you guys are wandering in from different directions. Lee, I'm not seeing you on the map for some reason, even though I put you there.
I'm on the roof.
She's on the factory.
What?
What? How are you?
Why did you guys park on the roof, by the way?
How are you? That's not where you are on my screen. What the hell?
Oh my gosh!
Did you move? Did you move at all?
Nope.
How could we move? You just put us here.
You guys should have access to your tokens, but how? You're not there. I put you down here.
That is hysterical.
How did everybody else end up in the right spots, but you're up there? Are you able to move your token?
Yes.
Move yourself down to... Oh, see, now you moved yourself up there when you moved her. That is so weird. Okay, you're
Seriously,
here.
why did you guys park on the roof?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Sorry. You are not supposed to be on the roof. But yeah, so she tells you guys to just, rabble rouse, be pissed off, act like you're angry about this because you rightly should be. Like, she's not telling you to act angry. She is very much passionate about this cause, and she's saying it's like you should be angry about the life you live. You're angry about living in the gutters and being treated like garbage. You're not garbage. And she kind of looks to Patches when she says that. She's like, you're not garbage, and you need to be angry that you've been treated that way. And she looks at Stitches and she's like, you need to want to fight for your freedom and privileges and to be treated like a real Rallian.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I've got like my hands up and they're like half closed and like kind of tense. Like, and I'm looking around. I look at Stitches or Patches. Sorry, Stitches is me. I look at Vix. I look at the. So what's the barricades look like? What are we looking at here?
These are
like,
oh god.
These are just like simple little like you know those it's just like what it looks like. It's the two little like feedie stands and then just like a 2x4 bar. Yeah, just like a simple wood barricade that is.
It's a wooden horse. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, a wooden horse. It's not meant to actually slow anything down, but it's supposed to be just a visual barrier so that you take notice of it and know you're not supposed to be there. And behind it are four very mean-looking, muscular half-orcs, and so. Yeah, so they're standing there at attention or, just kind of boredly listening to your guys' chants, but they're not making any actions against you guys, and they're just being paid to make sure nobody gets close to the factory or messes with the stuff.
Is there...
That guy's not there yet, but I just have him. He's going to come out because I know you wanted to do something, so I was going to let you do that before I...
I mean, My actual question was going to just be: does it look like there's anybody who's not those mooks that like looks important?
Sure. Okay, then I'll go ahead and bring that in now. You guys join in on the protests and kind of like get worked up with it too. And before long, the gates, these kind of like wrought iron red gates, topped with a pair of red dragon heads facing each other. And they part and open, and out walks a gentleman dressed very sharply, as you can see. Whoop.
Ooh,
yeah.
He's very large now.
No, I'm just zooming him out so you can see him. But he's been dressed very sharply and has a nice suit and a silk red tie and all kinds of, nice accoutrements that show that he is a man of wealth and privilege, and very likely... secretly a giant. Hey, didn't you know that fire giants run all the factories here? Fun fact.
That makes sense.
But he comes out and kind of like moves beyond the gate, but stays at this safe distance. And like the little like caution lines there are basically just this is the stopping point for security. And so he kind of hangs there, and he takes a moment and he reaches into his coat and pulls out a pocket watch, and he flicks it open and he looks at the time and he sighs and he says, "Don't you all have anything busy or better to do with your time, like make me more money instead of protesting?"
That's like cartoonishly evil.
I know, and I enjoy it. Right now, you're all costing me a good deal of money by protesting. You have no idea the amount of scabs I had to bring in. Kobolds are terrible craftsmen.
That's just rude.
The whole place is littered with traps.
The whole place is littered with traps. I can't walk 10 feet without getting hit by toothpick projectiles. No, he doesn't say that part.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's complete comedy.
like shallow dug toothpick punchy stick traps. There's toothpicks and shit everywhere. It's horrible. But no, really, he does say, "Don't you all have anything better to do with your time? You should be in the factory making me money, not wasting it out here protesting."
Okay. And there does not appear to be, anyway, any blue cloaks around.
No, you do not see any blue cloaks around. However, you may make a perception check if you want to verify that.
Yes,
I am also going to roll that.
With my -1 to perception,
Stitches,
I am so fucking ready to go.
Stitches, you don't see shit.
Tunnel vision.
However, Patches, as you're kind of keeping an eye out, you do notice that even though, like, this area, these blue boxes, I should have clarified too, are basically just the mass of people.
Yeah, I figured.
So that's the crowd. That is the crowd that you're in
Okay, I wasn't
protesting.
sure about that.
Yeah, that's why I clarified. So that is the crowd. These are the angry people. But beyond this crowd, there are still people moving about their day. And as you're looking and keeping an eye out on things, Patches, you do notice one individual who's kind of moving about in a bit of a hurry and looks very much out of place.
Is he a nerd?
A little too nicely dressed.
What a fucking loser!
Might be a nerd.
Throw mud at him.
And give me another perception at disadvantage.
I know that smell.
Okay.
That's sad.
That would have been nice. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. In addition to seeing this nicely dressed individual running towards the group from behind, there's another individual who looks like the kind of undercover cop who's trying to look like they're undercover, but they just stink of being a narc. And he's over here, kind of mixed in with an observing crowd. And
sorry, can you ping that again?
he's over
I
here
have my
beside.
character sheet.
He's over here by Oswick.
Oh, I got you.
But he looks like an obvious narc or some kind of blue cloak undercover official.
Hey, we got a blue cloak trying to hide down there.
Worried about the narc and not the person running towards you? Okay.
And that loser over there, but he doesn't look like he could do anything. I'm actually counting on a stiff breeze taking him out.
I look over my shoulder. The nostrils flare. I'm just like,
You look over your shoulders, your nostrils flare, and you find yourself looking probably down at a Pomeranian familiar who's kind of like trying to get a view over the crowd and is basically very loud and vocal, but not much else besides having a fiery temperament. She's like, yeah, fuck humans, you guys suck, we need net rights. And it's Penny, who we met in the prologue. She's very, very angry about the predicaments and the plights of the familiars, but she's close enough. But when you turn with your zero, you're like, what? Blue cloaks? Wait, who's this? And you're like, oh, she doesn't look like a blue cloak. She looks like a familiar. Why would the blue cloaks even hire a familiar? That doesn't make sense. But you see her, and she's just barking like a Pomeranian would.
About how big is she?
She's like 5 foot, if that. Five is generous.
Eat the Pomeranian.
Yeah, just eat her at the guard tower. It's fine.
Yeah, just hurl her in. It'll be fine. No. Yeah, I'm gonna look around. I don't see anything.
You don't
I'm
see.
just gonna
You don't see anything
look back
past
at
the crowd.
Patches. Yeah, I'm just gonna look back at Patches. Be like, nope.
Nah, not
No,
about that.
no,
Not about that
definitely,
life.
yeah.
But Vix looks back too, and she's like, "It doesn't matter. It's almost time." And she like looks at a watch, and the guy is still talking. He's talking about the glories of capitalism and how you guys are wasting his money, and
Hey, DM?
he's yeah.
Just a real quick question.
Mhm.
On our walk here, with with Stitches being the let's say hyper aggressive, socially conscious individual that she is.
Of course.
Could I have picked up like a brick or two?
Roll me an investigation check. See if you could find a loose brick.
Let's give it a shot. Investigation.
Yeah.
That's another -1, baby. Let's go. 11.
Let's be
Sure.
real.
Yeah, you find
make a
one.
loose break.
Yeah, no, you find one, and yeah, it's true. If you couldn't find one, you'd probably make one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
All right,
do find a brick. You got a brick in hand.
That is all right. Good. Please continue. I just wanted to say that before anything happens.
Did you want to do anything with said brick?
Eventually. It's
Okay.
not yet time.
We've got a brick in play. That's all. That's all you need to know.
I just
Just got a brick in the
there's
game.
there's a brick. I have it.
Haha,
Alrighty.
I've laid my
Come into
trap
play.
card.
Mm-hmm. I'll put this card face down in defense mode. All right. So yeah, Vix says like, "Don't worry, it's almost time." And as she says that, like things kind of slow down for a moment, and it's like you guys become aware of it, and you're like, yeah, right, we want to be Rallians, and then like another camera or another like window pops up, and it shows like the inside of the hat box where like the timer is counting down, and the little old man security guard is like, oh, I wonder what Gerald got me, I hope it's a hat, and he like goes to lift the hat lid up, and as he lifts it up, like the timer is like on 4, 3, and he's just like, oh dear, I guess he was serious about that divorce, and then no, he probably
Quality content.
Yeah, and so he's like,
don't make me feel for this guard.
Don't make me feel for this guard. 2 weeks from retirement, and then there's just boom.
Oh,
yeah, and so everybody make me a reflex save or dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
I'm not good at paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Asley, you're in a car, so you're not technically knocked prone, but it is enough to rattle the vehicle. Everyone who got 15 or higher, plus Asley, you managed to stay on your feet. Everyone who got under a 15, actually, I'm going to say for you guys up here, you needed a 15 or higher to stay on your feet. People, obviously, like Deldra and stuff, who were a little bit farther away, you needed a 10 or higher. Because shockwave and stuff. Walking away from explosions is bullshit. You actually will get knocked on your ass. But there is an explosion. It rattles the front gate of the... Probably should change this music too. It rattles the guardhouse, completely obliterates it. The brick wall is destroyed. This barrier where the Finkmen are gets knocked over. Just everything in this immediate vicinity is demolished. The people, unfortunately, in the front of this group are caught in the blast, and everybody gets knocked over. And as the explosion goes off and the ringing in your ears plays out, you hear, the cries and shouts of people and, individuals freaking out. But you see that Vix immediately gets up onto her feet, and the Red Cloaks also, are immediately up. And she says, "We'll be slaves no longer. Take the factory." And you see her take out a Molotov, and
yes.
And she lights it, and she chucks it as hard as she can in this direction towards the building. And
I want to yeet the brick now.
Yeah, yeet the brick.
I want to throw it at Mr. Stupid Hat.
I mean, Mr. Stupid Hat was in the explosion.
Oh, is he dead now? Or is he gone?
You don't know, but the explosion was right here. He's right here.
That's fair. Okay, yeah.
According to the receptionist.
Glorious golden balls. What the hell is going?
According to the receptionist, Mr. Stupid Hat is behind you.
Yeah, I've got the brick kind of like in a shot put position because I had a plan and I was ready to throw it, and now he's gone.
Yeah, but that's why I was like, did you want to do anything before? Yeah, all right.
No, well, so, I mean,
Yeah, these guys are basically knocked over. This guy's probably still alive, but he's on his ass. The Mr. Stupid Hat is on the ground. He looked really burnt, not moving. This guy's kind of like groaning and stuff. And I think what actually happens is the crowd starts to disperse and scatter and just panic. And she probably makes her way over, says that we won't be slaves anymore. And she just drops the firebomb onto him.
All right.
And so I'm just going to go ahead and roll this. Yeet. Yeah. Yeah, he probably doesn't have very good AC because he's probably not in armor. But yeah, she just yeets the firebomb at him. And so it just shatters, goes off, some more fire. You hear him screaming and stuff. And she's just like, "Rebellion!" And, they all scatter and decide to do stuff. But if anybody else wants to do anything, I'm going to call for initiative rolls. Also, I
Sorry
need to.
to regret my choice of making a low dexterity.
Mhm. I also need to decide what my new music will be.
This is the most chilled, hostile takeover you've ever damn heard.
99 red balloon.
I don't think that.
You just brought a
think that
jazz
applies.
band to the riot.
I mean, I have an entire playlist of Riot songs.
But I need royalty free.
Yeah, but all of them are not royalty free.
Ah, come on! I need something.
What constitutes as a riot song?
You know, something that you can get your blood boiling, want to kill some people, throw some shit, flip over stuff, kick some stuff.
Could try Sunstorm or some various just action-y music. What else is here? I don't know what Skyfall is,
Let's see if this
but it
works.
sounds.
Kill people. Yeah.
Oops, not skip. It just skipped to the same song.
Yay. Unhelpful.
Doesn't quite work, but once it picks up, it'll be good. Gonna play some instrumental Hamilton, y'all. There we go. Alright, I got some people to roll for. Wow, good job, Vix.
Ha!
I'm just so enraptured looking at Patches.
I mean, she got an action setting someone on fire, so...
I like how this started off as a peaceful protest.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's always got to ruin it.
We were doing well until everybody died.
Nah, man, we're good.
Vanguard just runs in and starts chopping heads.
Mhm.
That would actually be a problem, yes.
Yeah.
I heard there was
Greeting,
trouble.
I have been waiting all day for this.
Yeah, he just pops in like the Dreadnought from Dawn of War. I have come to destroy you. And then he just flamethrowers someone in the face.
We're not elves, you freak.
I mean, there's one of you.
I would hate to be an elf around Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate to be an elf.
You've never been one.
Oh, snap.
Because you've never been one before, Rez.
Yep.
Hey,
Alrighty.
no one asked your damn opinion.
So
I mean,
yeah.
no one asked you to speak either.
So yeah, Vix just yells, "Burn it to the ground!" And so a couple of these guys move in. Moves in, chucks a firebomb. 20. A horse gets set on fire.
Apparently.
I'm on fire! And then from the west and the east, there are sounds of whistles as blue cloaks start to come in from all directions. It would seem that the person who spotted somebody might have realized there was something else going on.
I fucking told people. Nobody cared.
She said it didn't matter. It was time.
Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about that.
It's time. But you did warn them.
I did. My burden of care has been satisfied.
Yeah. And so he's going to be right here. All right. So these guys come through. They're like, put down your weapons. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves up. Why is this map so big, Rin? Why did you do this? This one runs up to Ozzy. It is like, stay back, citizen. And they're like, it's the fuzz. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it comes over here. They take out a firebomb and they chuck it at the guard.
Riot!
These fire bombs.
Yep. And so firebomb goes, throws at him. Hey, Ozzy.
Yeah, I read that. Hi.
Yeah. So you take 2 fire as you get hit by the splash. My weak wizard constitution.
That's like all his health.
Not all of it.
Like
That was the bonus from my constitution.
Yeah, that's his con right there.
It's a quarter of your health.
the
But,
blowback. The
this
blowback
guy-
just blew all the Dorito dust off him.
Oh no. This guy, however, is quite on fire, and it looks like it hurt, but it didn't bring him down. Also, fuck's sake, why does it keep locking up every time I click something in this game? Alright, he took 8. Azali, you're in the car. You're seeing just chaos break out. Rallians are fighting Rallians. What the hell is going on?
Can I make a history check to just try and determine why this would happen?
Absolutely. You have no idea.
Okay, I hide.
You hide in the car?
I roll off of the seat
Slowly
and just,
roll
like,
up the
crouch
window.
down.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you get down in the car. And so basically, when they start hearing the sounds of explosions and stuff, the 2 bodyguards do just kind of like pile on you like Secret Service style, and they're like, stay down, don't go near the windows. And so they just cover you. Stitches.
What's happening?
They're like, something's happening. They're fighting each other. We're not sure, but we might be able to use this to our advantage. Just stay down. We'll try and get us out of here as soon as there's an open moment. The like driver's like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, just a little gnome. He's freaking the fuck out. And he's got his gun in one hand and he's got his other hand on the wheel. And he's like, I'm ready to kill anybody who comes near the car, though. Stitches.
I like the gnome.
Yeah. Fuck Rallians. He's ready to cap a bitch. Stitches, you're up.
Okay. Well, you made a very large map.
I did. I did. And the important thing to note is basically where your individual character decides where enemies are in this situation, because you'll notice that well, I should have made Vix red as well, but you know, there are 2 very distinct bad guy bosses, quotation fingers, and basically each individual character gets to decide which, you know, force they're fighting, if they're fighting anyone at all.
Got you. Okay.
But I think I have an idea on which side the 2 familiars fall on.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Patches. I'm gonna grin really big. And I'm gonna book it down this direction towards the street. And get to about there, and now I will shot put yeet the brick at the guard that was on fire.
Nice, do it.
What do I roll for that?
Just give me
I
a
know
dexterity.
it's-
You
Alright,
could
just
do it.
dexterity?
Yeah. Well, you could have your.
It's an improvised weapon.
Yes,
I
it
think.
would. So you wouldn't have your proficiency unless you have Tavern Brawler.
I do
Yeah,
not.
but it would
Okay,
be
so just-
but it would be strength or dex.
Oh yeah, because it's
I'm-
thrown, so you could do strength. Yeah.
Definitely strength then.
Yeah, you eat that bitch.
14.
Alright. So you hurl that, you hurl it good, and the blue cloaks are fairly well armored, so it probably hits him in the helmet, And it rattles him a bit, but it doesn't deal any damage.
Ah, shit.
I mean, you hit him. You hit him. You got his
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take
No
my last
damage.
5 feet of
United
movement
is
and go
dead.
backwards and pull out Crunchy.
Pull out Crunchy. All right.
And that's me.
That's you. All right.
Don't you have your? Don't barbarians get rage at first level?
Yes.
Yes, but no one is anywhere near me. And if I don't take damage or cause damage, then I lose my rage.
So he moves
Just
up.
yell at the guy next to you to slap you.
Son of a bitch.
Actually,
Slap me right
when
in
you
the
do an
ass.
attack, it counts because I play my barbarian.
These
Description says that if you attack or get it.
So he said he had to hit
Oh, when you
something or
make a
get.
melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you actually have to do the damage, you just have to make the attack.
But
Yeah.
you didn't have
So-
anybody in melee range to hit.
Yeah. I do not have a melee or yeah. Cannot rage throw, unfortunately.
Wow.
I'm so angry, man.
So these two start clashing with one another. The red cloak's not getting any headway on the attack. Where are you at? You're over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And like same thing for Oswick. This guy just moves and he's like, "Are you all right?" And he like offers to help you up. Just kind of making sure you're okay, not really doing anything to hurt you because they're a guard. So they're just like, "Are you all right? Are you hurt anywhere?" Patches. Burn it all down.
Burn it all down.
Cast Fireball, you nerd.
I don't have fireball yet.
It's only first level.
Who did? So Stitches chuck the thing at that guy.
This guy by Ozzy.
This guy, yeah. That's the only guy who's been hurted.
I got you.
But we about to hold this line for all these non-visible protesters.
I mean, they're scattering.
Yeah.
Let's
Still need time though.
Yeah, it's like, let's be real. These people scattered. But yeah, like, just kind of imagine that they're like, they are running, and then there's like police trying to like paddy wagon the rioters and stuff down the roads. But these are the groups that came in to kind of quell the things.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with protests.
I'm not surprised.
There are many bystanders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Patches is gonna hold his hand out and he's gonna shoot a ray of frost over at this guy to try to lock him down before he rushes in.
Okay.
At minus 10 feet of movement, hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
gonna
he
hit.
yeah. Too cold and minus 10 off of his movement for the turn.
Alrighty.
What's that?
Manhole cover.
Oh,
It just apparated.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it grew.
It's just apparated. Don't worry about it.
And he's gonna move over to
Too
X,
cold.
and then he's done.
Too cold. Oh my god, roll 20. Why are you doing this right now? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just reload this, see if it clears that up.
You should chill out, buddy.
Wow.
Hey.
And she's just like, oh.
I like yell over my shoulder. 5 out of 10.
No one asked you.
She laughed. It's a good sign.
She laughed. She liked it.
Everything is fine, Ark says.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Sure.
Mhm.
I mean, I think things are going swimmingly.
This is
Ozzy,
exactly how I plan things to go.
your coat was briefly on fire. It's you, Marv.
Oh, bother.
Penny
my
probably puts it
Cheetos.
this way. Oh yeah, I should clarify. Patches, when you shot that ray of frost, you probably had like catch sight of the little Pomeranian girl. She also has a brick in her hand, and she's charging this guy.
Oh my god.
I love it. She's my favorite.
Oh, not great, not great, not great. Emerald, please get over there.
But are you doing anything?
There are puddles around us, right?
Sorry?
Because of the rain earlier this morning or last.
Yeah, there are puddles.
I'm going to cast Shape Water and douse the guy.
Shape water.
Just a little conjuration.
Oh,
He
you're
just
gonna
he
put
just
him
water
out.
bin splashes.
Okay, yeah,
the fire.
you put it. You
Yeah,
put
I'm
him
gonna-
out.
Yeah, thank you for the protection, but I really have to get through here.
Mm-hmm.
And so long as he doesn't look like he's about to stop me,
it looks
going
like
to do those-
he is going to he's going to make a grab for you. It's going to be he's going to trade an attack for a grapple. Oh man, I can't link this ability. Hold on. Put it in the wrong spot. Dang it all. Knock it off.
I just found that I have a nerve in my knee that reaches to my back.
Neat. Alrighty. Why is there a period in there? That's not right. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So, Morph, you're going to try and move. He's going to use an ability. And so, disregard this as an attack roll. It's just going to be a unarmed reach to grapple you. Or I guess it would just be...
Alright.
Or I guess it would just be athletics, right? Yeah.
Oh, is the nerd fighting the cops?
No, the cop's going to try and grab him.
I'm trying to get around him. I just doused the fire he was on.
But, yeah, he rolls a 20 on his opposed. You may use strength or dexterity to resist his grapple.
Wow!
You just, like, nerd wiggle out of his grip, and you keep going.
Don't tease me, bro!
Yeah, so you may continue at normal speed. That's impressive. Good job.
Yeah. Clutch.
Well, this isn't going to backfire on me, and I'm going to get right up next to Emerald.
Okay.
Well, it's my full 30 feet of movement. I can't really...
Patches, this human nerd just ran up to one of the red cloaks, and his hidden familiar.
Watch
He's a
out for the fucking
slave
nerd.
owner. Shit. All right. Well, yeah, that's
No, Penny, don't do it.
that's
You
right.
have so much to live for.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. And this person jumps on you. 16 to hit, Morph.
16 does in fact hit.
Alright, you take 4 slashing. Hey, at least they didn't firebomb you, right?
Why?
Hey, boss, you probably should not run in front of the people trying to murder humans. Just a
Better
thought.
the human!
Just a thought. Just a thought. You probably shouldn't be here. Out in the open. Exposed. Behind the gods is probably safer.
Yes, well, the gods are trying to hurt someone I consider a friend.
Kick his stupid head in!
And Penny's like, fuck him up. Bring down the blue cloaks. And she's just brick in hand.
Ready.
Yeah. Emerald's turn. What's he doing? I'm gonna feel really bad when they punt this familiar.
I know, right?
Don't hurt the familiar, he's
My
one of
orders-
us!
Disengage. Disengage.
Yeah, my
Do you
order was
have-
to get closer to Penny, so he would disengage if these things consider him a threat.
If he disengages, he doesn't provoke.
Yeah.
Quick, get the familiar. He's good eating.
We're familiars, you dumb shit.
But if I eat him, I gain his strength.
That is not a confirmed fact.
Is not how that works.
And I would say he'd try to climb up on Penny's shoulder and get her attention.
Yeet that familiar, Penny.
Does he like
Palms
does
his head.
question? Does your familiar do that thing where they bite the back of their like cloak or something, and then do that little like don't.
Hey, sure,
Do
if
they,
he
do
wants
they do the
to.
copper tone thing? Never mind. I thought it was cute.
I said if he wants to.
If who wants to.
Emerald.
It's your familiar. Do you want to?
I told him to get Penny's attention.
Hey, Penny! Penny! Toss me. I'll fuck him up.
Yes.
Not like that!
Yes. One of us. One of us. Familiar rights.
Familiar rights! Alright, let's see here. We got some more people who hadn't acted yet. Which one of you mooks is it? 20 of you. It's one of you mooks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Why'd you make this map so big?
Because it needed to be realistic. Alright, Blue Cloak runs up, takes a swing at one of the rebels, makes a nice two-handed swing. And it's not really a spear, it's actually like rifle with fixed bayonet, or maybe just like, he's like gonna rifle butter. He's not gonna actually try and stab him, but it's an 11.
Jesus,
so
that damage.
that's a critical, hun.
Oh, never mind. Jesus, that damage.
I mean, yeah,
Level 1.
level 1 is brutal combat.
I was gonna say, like,
damage.
That'd take me out.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. This one, however, is going to ready his rifle. He's going to aim it towards Vix.
Fuck her up.
Wow. Okay. Patches, you see her get winged.
Hey! Fuck you, fuckface!
He's like, stop, in the name of the law. Alright. That guy's done. This guy.
I like to think he says stop, fires, and then says in the name of
Yep. He's gonna fire on that one. Funny thing, Vix has really low AC compared to the other guys. Oh well. Pew! Alright. He misses too. So they fire a couple of warning shots into the air. The inspector makes his way up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, he's gonna be right here. He sees the bruiser, and he knows there's a problem.
Hmm.
And so, I'll give you a good picture of him. I can show a visual.
Okay.
And so, this oak-looking motherfucker pulls out his piece, and what he does is he's going to use an ability too.
It is called shoot with gun.
It's called Shoot with Gun. No.
Gun is the best spell.
I'm going to need a DC 12 Wisdom save, please.
For me?
For you.
Oh, man.
Oh no!
It's the minus one.
Oh, the
man.
12.
Oh no! Yeah, so
12 was
so
his
he
speed reduced to 0. Fucking.
so
alright.
he basically does. He just goes, "Stop right there, criminal scum," and he points the revolver at you, and you feel
Well,
your
looks like you're down to eating bricks still.
yeah you feel yourself compelled to not move with this gun pointed at you because guns are dangerous, boys and girls.
Your possum instinct kicks in.
You play dead. Yeah, Deldra. That guard had basically rushed in front of you, asked you if you were okay, and he's just been kind of holding that position there defensively around you.
I'm fine. I'm gonna get in there and help some people. And I'm assuming there were people taken out by that explosion that are still alive.
There could be. You also see that there are people chucking firebombs everywhere. And a really angry-looking Pomeranian rushing a guard with a brick.
She's my favorite.
Horse on fire.
Yeah, Deldra's getting in the thick of it. Dashing into the middle.
Alrighty. Is that all you're doing?
I'm dashing.
Nation. Vix will. She's done firebombing that person. She's gonna go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She'll chuck firebomb at the south one. Oh dear. She whiffs it. There is suddenly a crashing sound on your vehicle, and like the sound of impact, a splash. The gnome driver's like, by Coralon's balls, we're on fire, and the car's on fire.
Is this thing fireproof?
No! If it was fireproof, I wouldn't be freaking out.
Don't worry, everyone.
Do we need to jump out?
Probably. 5,
Oh,
15.
God.
This
We're
one's
all gonna have a mutual thing to hate in a second.
This one rushes over. She's gonna take swings. Jesus Christ, what are with these dice today? It's like, it'll be fine. The PCs will wipe this out real quick. 10, 15, 20. Oops, that's the wrong one. 12. Doesn't get through their AC. I need to stop rolling so bad. Somebody roll for me instead.
No, it's not quite how it works.
Not quite how it works? Okay, I tried.
So did I.
Well, there you go. Alright. He's gonna swing with his rifle, try and rifle butt him. 16. He manages to land a hit. 5. That is... These ones are fighting, because I'm not rotating the map because it's huge. There we go. We'll just zoom it out. Makes it easier. Which is... Next guy... He's no longer on fire. He, comes up. He's gonna be right here. He's gonna... Actually, he's gonna hang back. He's gonna rifle. He's gonna rifle that bitch that shot him. Crackeo! So there's another crack of a rifle shot going off. He gives just as good as he takes. And so this one here gets shot. You see him get hit in the shoulder, Stitches, and Ozzy for that matter. Bullet whizzes right past you and hits her. One back here lights another firebomb. They chuck it. They chuck it right here, so that it hits all three of these guys. They're gonna aim for. They're gonna aim for the inspector. No, they're gonna aim for this guy so they can hit all three of them. Yeah. Yeah.
And one of their fellow red cloaks.
That's fair.
They're gonna hit themselves.
They're gonna aim for this guy. They're gonna aim for this guy. The guy in the red. Cause fuck Ozzy.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, hey, you know. I'm gonna chuck it. His AC is better than their chuck because my dice are fucked today. Also, way to just low and highball that damage. Alright, so they chuck it, it goes wide, that doesn't work. Asley, your car's on fire.
Are my bodyguards like filing out?
Yes.
Are they filing out?
The car's
Okay.
on fire.
I'm gonna do the same because I think that's the safest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to, oh god, I'm kind of freaking out and like hyperventilating, and I'm gonna run. What's over here?
Buildings. Panicking people. Sidewalk. Streetlight people.
I'm gonna try to get away from the burning car.
Alrighty.
Boop, 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 boop.
I think the crowbar's a nice touch there, Rez.
Thank you.
That's it?
So,
That's it?
Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know what's going on, so...
I mean, that's generally what happens in a chaotic situation.
yeah, and I don't think I have any reason to help either side.
I mean, you do see that there is a big explosion in the center of this area and a lot of injured people. But you're right, there is also fighting going on. It is full pandemonium.
Is there... okay. I'm just gonna take out my dagger and hold an action to attack anyone who comes towards me threateningly, and I'm just standing there shaking. My ears are probably like a little bit like droopy, like oh fuck. But I'll try to. Did the driver and both bodyguards make it out?
Yes, they got out of the car.
Okay, then yeah, that's me.
Okay. Patches. You can't move, but you can yeet.
Yeah.
Stitches.
Shot goes.
Stitches, you can yeet.
Shot goes off. I kind of tisk a little bit, and I'm going to roleplay that I am not intimidated,
You piddle
but
a little.
I am a smartass. No, but I am a smartass. So I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah, not a step, and I pull out a hand axe and throw it at him.
There you go. Chuck that bitch. Nice. Yeah, you're like, all right, I won't move, and then you chuck it at him.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you moved your arm.
I am very compliant, officer.
That catches him in the shoulder, and it looks like it really hurt.
Yeah.
Like looks
Can I
like
roll my-
it looks like it really hurt. Like
Yeah.
at least half his HP hurt.
It was I'm pretty sure that's max damage on this thing.
I think it was.
It was
Yeah,
indeed
there you
max
go.
damage on that thing.
That really hurt.
Yeah, and just
Did you? Oh wait.
I have an inkling. There is a feeling deep within my stomach. I'm gonna pull out Crunchy. I'm gonna grip it real tight and grin a little bit too wide to where it splits the stitches, and I kind of start bleeding down the side of my face. And I'd like to rage.
I would like to rage. All right. So you are raging.
Yeah,
And all
that's
we,
it.
And all we need to do is guarantee you take damage to not lose it. I think I can manage.
Yeah, I felt like I was like, it looks like I have another one just in case, but I'm just like, I feel like I'm gonna need that damage reduction.
Yeah, this guy keeps fighting the red cloak he was fighting, so he hits him for 7, finally landing a hit. All right, that one trades blows. Oops, almost rolled firebomb. Hey, they trade blows. All right. That guy there. This guy's turn. He sees the ray of frost, and he lines up a shot. He says, "Stop resisting."
Eat a dick!
He hits you for 7.
Yeah, that doesn't
Oh,
feel good.
Buddy.
How
Stop
much health do you
resisting.
have?
8.
Yeah, only 8. Still up. Yeah, by the way, so that crit way back on the first attack, if that had hit me, that would have killed me immediately.
Guns are dangerous, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing they have to reload. Hey, but it's your turn.
Apparently, gun beats wizard.
Gun beats wizard. It's a sorcerer, but
Well, I hate to break it to you,
achy breaky
but
it to you.
I am not a wizard!
You fireball Oswick.
I do.
Nice.
Yeah, you little
Use
shit.
the hill.
Let's see. So he shot me. He's reloading.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think how best my turn may be spent here. I think he's too riled up to really be like, "Oh shit, I got shot." He's like, "Yeah, fuck the police." Ah!
You're running on adrenaline.
Pretty much. So he is going to throw a ray of frost at this bitch who just shot him. Because that shit's rude.
Mm.
He was the one who shot me, right?
This guy down here. To your right.
Ah! Nope, I just got kicked out of the table. 1 second,
Oh.
sorry.
Okay. It was the one to the bottom right.
The one that was helping Deldra.
Yeah, that I checked
Oh,
on
yeah.
Deldra. Headshot at
He
you.
shot me from behind. What an ass.
And he also told you to stop resisting.
Well, no. Shit's just mean. Alright, back in.
But, Rez, do you play possum and like fall to the ground afterwards?
No, I don't actually think we have that ability.
No.
Yeah, but you can willingly go prone to get disadvantage on rank.
It's true. I'm gonna shoot him, and then I'm gonna drop prone and be like, "Oh shit, I have died."
Mm.
Alright, Ray of Frost.
16 will hit.
Yep, 7 cold, and he loses 10 off of his speed, and then Patches just flops on the ground.
7 cold. Okay, so he's pretty
Yeah,
banged
fish.
up.
Stitches, your brother's down!
Very banged up.
I have known him my entire life. I'm not that stupid.
Oswick, there has been a lot.
It's a bad play dead too.
It's a Shakespearean death.
Oh, I have taken sufficient damage to not be alive.
You don't cast magic and then fall over.
Shut up.
He
Oswick, you're up.
pulls Bugs Bunny, just pulls out a flower
Yeah.
over his chest, falls.
Oh, woe is me. I will not see the light of another morn.
Oof.
I'm
Oof.
very sorry about this, but I have to get through, and I will reach into my my fancy coat pocket, and you will see me brandish a brass and kind of inlaid scepter ending in a bit of polished garnet, and I will cast Magic Missile on these two red cloaks in front of me.
Do it. Do it. No, really, do it. Yikes.
Oof.
Into the one that smacked me.
The bottom one?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Stitches, see one of your red cloaks go down. Where's the second shot, boyo?
Very rational.
The other 2 bolts will be going into that one just because it's the only other red cloak that could.
Not the angry possum with the big hammer. Okay.
And she doesn't get an opportunity to attack if I bolt.
I mean, that's why.
That's a good point.
I mean, if you were really worried about them being close, you'd disengage. 6 damage. Alrighty. She's off the initiative. Are you all done?
I'm gonna laugh when you get pricked in the face.
I'm gonna say that's a yes. Penny.
If I move,
Penny grabs.
I get
Penny
stabbed.
grabs Emerald and yeets him, and he's like, "Rebellion!"
Yes!
Emerald, why are you my familiar again?
Latches onto the face of this guard, and he does the help action.
Yes! You're shit, but your familiar is awesome.
This guard.
I was acting in
Poor
self-defense.
Ozzy trying to stop
Seeing-
this fight.
Seeing Stitches start to Hulk out, this guard in the middle hasn't fired his shot yet. So he's basically just like, ah! And he fires it because
fudge.
he's scared. Hey, you gotta take damage, right? Here we go. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
12?
It's not gonna hit.
It goes wide. Or maybe
Yeah.
or maybe it does the cool thing where it's like he fires it and it would have been a great headshot, but instead of hitting you, it grazes the cheek.
Oh yeah. Good times. Good times.
He kind of gives that look like, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna be.
He just does that Iron Man when he realizes that it didn't do anything. He's like, oh no. All right. This boy runs up. He gonna fight.
I mean, hey, he knocked out a tooth on the fucking hole.
He
Yeah, but in the
whiffs it.
grand scheme of things, what did that do?
He can just regenerate that tooth. Let's be real. All right. This one's gonna swing too. What the? All right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's okay. The inspector, also seeing what's happening, is going to raise up his revolver, and he's gonna fire. Hot patches.
Didn't he use that shoot gun and air thing?
That was last round.
Yeah, I thought they had to reload. Oh wait, no, it's a revolver. Never mind. Shit. Give me that gun.
No, he didn't shoot anything.
Oh.
He just did the ability where he pointed it at you. Now he's gonna.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a flavor thing where he's pointing the gun at you, and then he does stop right there, criminal scum. But
Fair
he
enough.
fires the revolver. I think 19 will hit.
19 does hit.
All right, so he
I'll
wings
take
you.
that piercing.
He wings you for 2 piercing. And he kind of
Oh,
he kind of also has that look, and he just scoots
Yeah,
back.
I kind of take the hit the shoulder and twist back just a little bit, and then lean back forward and just
Yep, he just
old familiar sting.
he just scoots behind a person.
It's I've changed my mind.
He's like,
Yo, familiars, right? Is that what we're here for? Woo!
Penny probably also moved up. She's like, fuck yeah. No, she stayed where she was. She was like, woo, rebellion! After she hucked Emerald at the guy. Deldra, you're up. Little Pomeranian just hurled a green weasel at somebody and yelled, woo, rebellion.
Good for her. I'm gonna move towards the front where I'm assuming someone got hit by this explosion.
Several people got hit by
And
that
I've-
explosion.
Yeah, I'm gonna start casting Spare the Dying.
You see that this individual here is quite on fire and burned, but he's laying there on the ground groaning. And when you cast Spare the Dying, you see his breathing kind of calm down, and he looks at you and he says, I'll remember this.
Wait, who did she just spare?
Some random dude.
Oh, fuck no.
Hattie McStupidface.
Yeah, Patty McStupidface.
I don't
is
think
gonna
I can I don't think I could actually get over there in this turn.
No, it's a touch action, my dude. What are you doing?
Like you said, someone. I'm assuming people in this area.
Oh, you're just gonna. Oh, okay.
I thought they bolted.
Alrighty. Well, no, there are injured people who got caught in the explosion, but
Okay.
all right. Yeah, you just start randomly touching people, like a good priest does.
Oh.
Vix starts swinging. 20 cracks this guy over the helmet. This is not the direction I thought this fight was gonna go. Alright. That guy's gonna trade blows. That was the wrong person. There we go. Of course they're gonna miss. They're gonna swing with advantage because of Emerald. 14 will not get through. This guy's going to spend his turn trying to pull Emerald off his face. Roll Emerald's strength for me. Your familiar manages to keep a good grip on him, and he's scritching. He's like, yeah, fuck you, human. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You have a -4.
I know, that's amazing. He is just a tiny ball of fury. Alright.
He's very passionate about equality, scumbag.
Yeah, it's true. Meatbag. This guy takes his turn to reload. They take out... This familiar takes out their last firebomb. Yeets it. Smacks him right in the chest. He takes
Ooh, solid damage.
Yeah. And so that 6 splashes over. He goes down. This guy takes 6. He takes another 6. I should have had this out to begin with. It would have been like that, and I'm not counting these corner ones. Well, I gotta count that corner one so it'll get that guy. There we go. There we go. Now I got him. I got all 4 of them. With fire. So fuck this guy in particular.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna scoot that
9
over.
damage one round, 10 damage the next.
Yep. So he takes another 10, and his health. You see him go up, and he does like the stop drop roll, and she's like, "Woo, got him! Take that, you blue cloak son of a bitch!" Azali, it looks like there's a lot of fighting going on here. A person got shot and went down. Another person got set on fire and went down. There's a lot of screaming. There's a lot of fire. There's a weird looking wizard. There's a pissed off looking possum. This kid just got shot. This person just yeeted another person.
There's people with possum tails, and I'm the weird looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're-
you are.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
Vicious mockery, this guy.
And what is my entourage doing? And does the car blow up?
All right. Tell me what you want to be doing.
Is there anybody nearby who's injured or unconscious?
From where you are, no. The explosion.
Okay.
The explosion happened all the way down here.
I guess I'll move away from the burning car, expecting it to explode. I go near the tree. The tree is safe. The tree is a safe spot. I go hug the tree. And I take out a bow.
Okay.
And just look terrified.
Sure. A new challenger has approached. There's an elf that has just appeared with a weapon drawn and is hiding around the corner.
Everyone, turn your aggression onto her.
Stitches, you mad? You got shot,
Yeah.
but he also
Yeah,
he also went down and he's on fire.
Is he alive? He's
He's
either screaming or moving if he's alive.
He's
on fire.
he's rolling. I guess the
Alright.
I guess the appropriate response would be he's defeated. He is at zero. He is at 0 HP.
Okay. Cool.
He's like
That's fine.
he's the mid boss villain who when their
Yeah.
HP ends he says something snarky and then runs off.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, he's
In
out
that
of
case-
he's out of combat.
Yeah. Gonna crack my neck and slowly turn to look at the human with like the crazy eyes and just stare at him for a long second as I'm walking and say, "Don't make me regret ignoring you." I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Hit him! Hit him!
20.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it hits.
Woo!
You crack him
And
for
then-
7. Let's see where his HP is at. Oh, he's down.
Also, that's not rolling. Hold on.
Is it not adding your rage? No, it looks like it is.
It's not. No, it's not adding dice damage.
Oh, that's
The
weird.
damage for some reason.
It's rolling
it just
2.
Says, yeah, it just says 2. It's Wormall is
2d6.
2d6, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you only have a 2 written in there.
Yeah, that's weird. It must have gotten fucked up whenever I was copying over. Either way, if he's dead, if he's unconscious, it don't matter.
I mean, yeah, with 2 damage, but I just want to see just for my own sake. You still have it set as 2. What the hell?
What? I just saved.
I know.
saved it, though.
I saw that. I saw you do it. Hold on. 2 d6. Stay.
Nope. Yeah. Okay, now it stayed. For some
your
reason, it just
hand
wouldn't.
your hand axe is also like that.
So,
Huh.
What's
yeah.
what's the hand axe damage? A d6?
The
1d6.
Yeah. Just
For some reason, it is just a 2. All right, I fixed that one too. I think.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
I have two.
Because
I have
they
two
threw
different-
the axe and it rolled damage.
I have 2 different versions. I have
Yeah,
a
it
rage
wasn't-
hand axe and I have a
Only
normal hand
the
axe.
rage ones were messed up, so it looked like it was inputting the rage damage as the major damage as well as additional. All right, so
Yeah.
I just want to see.
Weird.
Yeah,
there
there you
we go. Now
go. One better.
I was like, that's really low.
Yeah. All right. I mean, it's really low for a 10. Oh no, that was after you fixed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It was a 7.
you crack him hard, and he goes down.
Cool. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go 5. Bow right here and help out my fellow agent of chaos.
Good call. It does become this guy's turn, though.
Hi.
Where
Go
were you?
familiars?
Where were you? Right here.
Yeah.
Actually, he's going to do an ability. He's going to use his reaction.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna do that guard thing that he did with what's his face.
Yeah. So he's gonna make an opportunity attack. Basically, this is just they have Sentinel, so he's gonna
okay.
He's gonna make a quick swing at you. 10. Nope. Okay, there you go. All right, you get behind him, and then his turn will come around, and he's gonna make another swing. Because he just saw you take out a guy, so he's gonna try and bring you down. He's gonna swing the rifle at you with a nat 1.
Ooh.
All right, hold on.
He's too scared.
Yeah. All right, somebody roll me a d100.
I got it. 100.
Oh
Holy
no.
shit.
I'm on fire.
I think you just like.
No! Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself. Apply the maximum critical damage to yourself as if you had hit the target.
Oh
Yes!
no!
Yes.
That is
Can we say that I just grabbed his wrist and headbutted the shit out of him?
Yeah, I was gonna say you tell me how you do it because any of this like critical damage knocks him out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna He turns around to swing with like the butt of his rifle, and I'm just gonna catch it with my offhand, like palm to butt, and just lean in for a real hard headbutt against his nose. Quality
Content. Oh, not that. She just explodes. Sorry. All right.
Fucking bullet wound seriously hurts.
I'm dying over here.
You can fix it.
All right.
I mean, I'm just so amped up right now.
Just running on adrenalines. So I have to play this appropriately. So Ozzy.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh lordy, they
Ones.
coming.
They coming.
I kind of expected the people who might have sided with the blue cloaks to have jumped in on your behalf, but they didn't. All right, here we go.
I like it. We got rioters and we got
Yeah, 2
Hi.
damage. You get. Oh wait, that's critical. Yeah, 7 damage because flanking. 7 damage. That wasn't your. It didn't go into your max HP, did it?
No, yes, 8.
Okay,
I was
good.
about to say your max. Okay.
I was like, it didn't.
Drop a cinder block on his head.
Please.
Penny comes over with a brick. I'll get this damn wizard. Oh no, I'm fired. Yeah, but you get sliced. You get sliced good.
Shit, man.
This guy spends his turn to reload. Patches. That weird looking wizard just got sliced. He had done some magic and he had really hurt your guys.
And I am wading through blue cloaks.
Yeah, and your sister is just murdering people.
Yep, that's. Yeah, that's at some point. Well, because of my masterful acting, they all think I'm dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna surprise them all and spring back up. Be like, ha ha! Surprise, fuckos!
The held action goes off and you get shot. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go.
Well deserved. I'm gonna shoot at the guy that Vix is fighting.
Alrighty. 15 will not hit though.
Damn.
Beefy armors. Anything
And
else?
then I go, and then I fall back over.
Okay. Death save, Ozzy.
Hey!
Alright. That's one pass. You doing it, Peter? Emerald continues to help action. He's like, yeah, I'm getting him, boss. Are you proud of me? I'm doing so good.
Boss?
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 Boss, you're not telling me to stop anymore.
He just hears dial up and is.
Just
Your call cannot be connected.
AOL connection, yeah. Alright. Rifle swing. Rifle swing. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. MVP cracks Vix again. For 9.
Vix is getting dunked on.
She is getting dunked on. That would be a 12. Okay. I gotta actually check
Take
her
the
HP.
factory immediately spreads out through the streets.
I mean, you gotta stop the opposition. Why would you run into the factory?
More defensible.
That's true.
Deldra!
We were.
I mean, they have guns. It's not really that
Yeah.
defensible.
I mean, I'm sorry, but wasn't the first thing they shouted, take the fact?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Hey.
a bunch of people with guns showed up.
Hey, let's not get any criticism from the wizard who waded into melee, okay?
With no clear signal which side was which. Yes.
I
Dirty
very
homeless people.
I very
Guys in uniforms.
I very clearly told you that each person gets to determine who's on what side, and during the prologue, I told you that the organization you work for is the magical branch of the Blue Cloaks. So,
oh shit, he's a cop.
yeah,
He's a nut.
he's a cop. I told him that, and he was like, "Oh, I'm a cop," and it's like, yeah, we established that you were a cop during the prologue. You are a magic police. So, yeah, you knew who was on your side, which is why you didn't shoot any of the Blue Cloaks and then waded into the Red Cloaks, who are shooting at your comrades and burning people alive and setting off bombs. Deldra, hey, you're up. A wizard just went down. Thankfully,
She'll
Ozzy
get
is
there
in street
eventually.
clothes. She'll get there eventually.
Yeah, she's not great on the whole movement, but she is going to raise up her holy symbol, shout at this red cloak here, disarm!
Just you hear somebody challenging your men.
Command.
What's the save?
Wisdom, DC 14.
16.
Well, fuck you.
They turn and they turn and draw their scimitar and they're like, "Your left or your right?"
Ooh, good one.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
draw my fucking warhammer.
Yep. All right.
That's fair. Good response.
Seeing that things are like kind of going in their favor, but they're taking some significant losses too. She's like, "This isn't working." And she calls out, "Stitches, we need to go." And she cunning actions away. And she gets to about here. And then she uses her ability. Which I also need to move over because I put it in the wrong spot.
Damn it, Ren.
I know.
How could you not be perfect?
Well, you know. You know.
Do I know?
So, everyone that is deemed an ally of the Red Cloaks is able to use a reaction to move half their speed. And she says, "We're not going to be able to hold this. Make for the sewers." Boing.
Wow. Now that's why there was a manhole.
Yeah.
I move over to kill Patches.
Oh no.
You're not crawling.
It's crawling.
You said half of our movement?
Yep, you can use your reaction to move half your speed without provoking.
15. Yeah, alright, that works.
The barbarian steps on your head to make sure that you are dead.
I'm gonna step over him. I mean, we gotta, you know.
That's
You
fine.
know, I mean, he's small.
15.
It wouldn't be fair.
That's fine. Alright, so 5,
He's already
10,
unconscious.
15.
I'm Stitches ain't that kind of monster. Well, I mean,
10, 15.
kind of.
They're actually gonna break off and they're gonna get to the manhole so that they can man it when it's time. Alright, this person double moves. We'll get him right there. They're going to use their action to open the manhole. This guard will try and pull Emerald off of his face again. 15. This time he eats Emerald. He eats Emerald
out of
over to
juice.
Penny. Yeah,
That's the
and
most exercise that familiar's ever gotten.
she would have been over here too. She would have moved. All right. So he eats him off, and that's his turn. This guy's dead. 10, 15, 20, 30. Double move. They drop down into the sewers. Boop. Azali.
Why are you people killing each other? I'm just hanging in the low branches of the tree. I would go heal, but I'm scared of the barbarian.
The barbarian,
It's a very nice tree, thank
the
you.
barbarian doesn't need healing. It's fine.
That's true. I'm actually really good.
And like, you took a very mediocre hit and then reduced it by half.
Yeah. And my AC is at 16 at the moment, so it's just like,
Yeah.
it was good. It was good.
I was like, this gun will really scare people, even the barbarian. And then it's like, nah, it didn't roll any good damage.
I'm really glad for that.
But hey, you would have took half of it, even if it was bad. Is that
It's
everything
true.
you're doing then?
I will, if I'm able to, I'll use my movement to climb into the tree and
Make
just
me an
ready
athletics
an
check.
action. Yeah.
And you climb the tree. Wow, that -1 strength. All right. Yeah, you get up there. You get up there and you find a nice vantage point. Stitches.
And then I start shooting people.
Yeah, that's what you should be doing. That's what your bodyguards are doing.
That's
They've been firing blindly into the crowd this whole time.
Okay.
Do I have an
Diplomatic
action
immunity.
still, or did that take it?
No, you used your action to climb.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody's heading that direction.
Yeah, it
I
is.
see.
They are making a break for it.
Okay. Looking around, just really briefly, everybody seems either fucked up or dead, right? Like in this immediate alleyway.
Down this way, yes. Yeah, everybody's
right.
dealt with in that area.
Cool. Yeah, I will start moving then in that case, and look at the dwarf who pulled out the warhammer, and just, give like one of those crazy rage smiles, and just say, "Little small, maybe use it next time, huh?" And get gone. And I've still got 10 feet of movement whenever I get here because I'm double moving. Can I get into the manhole?
Yeah, you can jump down in there.
Yeah, I jump down into there. Whee!
Cannonball.
Yeah, and drop rage as I drop down. Because I didn't take any damage or do any attacks.
Alrighty. He's dead. He doesn't get a turn. Bing.
You are dead.
30.
This is the dead Bing.
They drop down as well. They double move and get to there. They jump in the manhole. Oop. Oh, he finishes reloading. Let's see. There's an elf in the tree. There's a 1 HP familiar. There's Penny. Deldra hadn't done anything. There's also Vix. So let's see. Roll 1d4.
There's technically 2 1 HP familiars.
That's fair. 5.
I see what he did there.
Points at Penny. She yeeted a
Oh no.
familiar. And cacao. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, she gets winged in the arm too. And it looks like she drops down to a knee because it fucking hurt. Patches.
How effed up does Vix look?
Pretty bad.
Puts a hand on
Probably
her.
just under, or just slightly above half.
Gives her heal.
Oh,
It's like-
you sweet, sweet boy, healing
Yep.
her instead of your
Yep.
1 HP self.
Yep, he's dumb.
It's a good thing I rolled and didn't just have him blast you to hell.
I know. And then he's gonna be like, okay, now I'm out of here. Slow going.
Oh no. Ozzy, death save for me. Alright, that's 2. Emerald, realizing that you'd been hit, rushes over. Reload. Reload. Deldra.
I'll move up and heal the wizard.
That's good. You probably should do that. Hey!
You're back to max.
When healing matters, first level.
Oh, I mean, it always matters, but it's nice feeling when you roll high.
Yeah.
Oh, thank whatever god you pray to. That
Steve.
hurt.
Steve the Forge Johnson. We've been over this.
He is the one.
And that'll be my turn.
It'll be your turn. Which means 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. She eats down into the manhole cover. This one gets down in there too. Drops down.
I just realized I'm gonna be the only fucking red cloak up here.
Uh-huh.
God
Oh
damn
no!
I mean you got Penny there too. It's fine.
I'm
You know
behind
I'm
the
gonna-
Pomeranian.
it. You know I'm gonna come back for you.
I mean, they all have to reload, so I should be okay.
These two just reloaded.
They did.
Oh fuck!
Yep.
Yeah.
She drops down. She's like, "Hurry up!" Disappears in.
You're also within 25
Okay.
feet.
Oh hey, this one doesn't need to reload, but he is going to very much block your escape.
That's just rude.
Yeah, he's just gonna hold right there, and he says, "Stop right there, criminal scum." Hazley, there's a guard blocking these familiars trying to escape.
But what reason do I have to care for any of them?
You don't. It's for you to decide, not for me to tell you.
So I'm probably just like hugging the very top of the tree, being like, oh. As envoy from the Senate Fate, everyone stop fighting!
Make
Yes. Symbols of authority always stop riots.
make a persuasion check.
Yeah!
Especially anti-authority riot.
24 or 17 if it's at disadvantage because I'm terrified and hugging the top of the...
Alrighty. Hold on. Let's see here. How far away are you from Patches? 70 feet. Okay. Patches, do you recognize her authority as a diplomat of the Saint
No.
Roll
Not
wisdom.
really.
He doesn't recognize his own city's authority.
I don't recognize anybody's authority. Roll wisdom.
Roll wisdom. Roll wisdom with advantage.
We suck at authority. It's true. God damn it.
I'm giving you a bonus too because you don't recognize her authority as a foreigner. Yeah, you don't feel anything for this. Like some elf is shouting at you from a tree.
Okay, keep fighting.
You can borrow it. I don't know what you want.
I don't speak Elvish.
Keep the tree. Okay, bye.
If you like it, you can have it. It might be on fire in like an hour.
For the sake of this, anyone down in the sewers is out of combat, but Stitches, are you doing anything like going back up?
Yeah, I'm going back up.
Alright, it's like 20,
yeah.
20, it's 20 feet to climb. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll climb up that 20 feet, and then see that there is a guard conveniently, or blue cloak conveniently in between my brother and safety.
Crack him.
Yeah, I'm a rage again.
All right.
Oh, you probably should have just let me leave.
Siblings, I gotta.
Stop right there,
And then I'll
criminals.
pull out the war maul.
All right.
Damn it.
12 will not hit though.
Yeah.
All right.
But either way, I'm a much bigger threat.
You are. Which this guy. Oh, I'm on the wrong. There we go. This guy. Did that guy? That guy already went. Or at least I had him shoot earlier. He reloads. He had shot before, so he reloads. Patches.
I look at him and I just say, "Get in the fucking hole!"
Yeah. When she shouts, "Get in the hole," Penny runs up, and she still has that brick she had been palming. So she's gonna leap. She's gonna leap
That's
forward.
what she said.
She's gonna leap forward and brick this person in the face.
Oh no, Penny.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Penny.
3 bludgeoning. She's gonna brick this guy over the face.
I like yous.
Yeah. And she's like, "Fucking run already!" Your turn.
All right, I'm going to hit him with a Ray of Frost on my way out.
15
I'd be
will not
like-
hit.
Why didn't you just disengage, man?
Bye.
He's gonna take the long way.
Yeah, you gotta take the long way to you get to the edge of the thing.
No, I'm in it. I just hopped down.
And he just hopped
All
down. Ozzy, you're not dying anymore.
Alright, that's fine.
You probably wake up just in time to see Penny brick someone in the face.
They like to burn
God.
incest.
Emerald's like, ooh, that must have hurt. She hit him good.
Yeah, no, this is going to hurt me quite a lot because I still need to get over that. Oh, this is.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, hey, who are you? Hi, I'm Emerald. Bam. He appears on your shoulder.
What is this?
It's a green fey weasel. Or celestial.
I look at the Fey Weasel and I say, "Hello."
Celestial.
And Celestial, I say, "Hello."
It says, hey, what's up? You're like really far away. It's hard to see you in those trees. Stop being in the trees. That's weird.
Not for
Oswick, what are
me.
you doing? You know,
I'm going.
you know what you
Trying
could
to
do?
be
You know what you could
apologetic.
do? You could magic missile Rez as he's about to jump in that manhole.
I'm gone, man. I'm already gone. You missed your chance.
Yeah, it's true.
I could, but these people are currently in charge of protecting my friend right now, so I'm gonna have some apologizing to do later. I'm going to tell Emerald, follow Penny, and I'm going to cast Frostbite on the guard between Penny and Stitches.
Oh.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Well, this is a quick way to not be a cop anymore.
He said, fuck the police.
We're going straight into the underground.
Oh, there it is.
Maybe I shouldn't have woken him up.
What does Frostbite do?
3
On the
damage.
failed save, he takes the 3 cold damage and has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Mm.
So his hands just kind of seize up on his weapon
Mm-hmm.
and are
Emerald.
just bitter and numb.
Emerald's like, okay, I got it. I'm right here. He lands on her shoulder. He's like, I'm back.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Arcade Claw! I can't swing this weapon!
All right, so let's check distances.
And now
Oh, no.
comes the damage.
Now the unthinkable. All right, they're firing at disadvantage because I gave these rifles really short range. They're
No
short.
arguments.
They're short-barreled rifles or something. I don't know. Shut up. All right, one shot's gonna be at Penny. One shot's gonna be at Stitches. That's a 10. It doesn't hit her. 17.
That'll hit.
You take 6 with your rage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oof, that was
Ooh.
almost max damage too, my dude.
Yeah, so 6. All right. I am officially below half hit points.
Yep. So those two like do like the down on one knee and try to aim down the range, and they fire, and the 2 shots crack off. Deldra, Oswick just attacked a guard. Knock his ass out.
You know, you really shouldn't have done that.
Now I
him out
have
again.
to hit you.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things I shouldn't have done today.
Probably true. I'm in a sewer.
Well, I'm sorry, lad. I'm gonna have to do this.
Knock his ass out.
And
Knock
yeah,
his ass
Assaulted
out.
officer?
Knock his
Oh,
ass
you
out.
really want to say that after you just assaulted an officer?
Knock his ass out.
I mean, I'm not wrong either.
Wait, hold
And he
on.
goes
I'm waiting
down.
I'm waiting for the magic words here.
Smite. No, she doesn't have smite.
Spite. No, that's not. That's
I do
that.
have smite, but I don't have spell slots.
But is
Okay.
it non-lethal?
You don't help him. He's gotta say it on his own.
Right, sorry.
Yes, it's non-lethal.
Okay.
I am not trying to kill the wizard.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. You need to tell us that when you roll. All right. So yeah, you get. No, you just take
slot getting me back up.
you take a hammer straight to the face, like she bloodies your nose good, and you go down again. All right.
Why are aliens so weird? They like heal them and then kill them.
This guard is going to try and hit Stitches. He's got a rifle butter. I think that's an 11.
I like butter.
Butter. Just straight butter.
I'm afraid, good sir, that does not it.
No, it doesn't. Azali, you just watch the dwarf heal and then beam in the face the wizard again.
It's just like, I immediately regret this choice. Wah!
Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah, those are words.
Yeah. Yep. That's probably what my takeaway from this would be as well.
Just gonna contemplate life, I guess.
I mean, okay.
I don't know what to do.
You're a bard. Bard it up.
I sing.
All right, there you go. Why can't we all just get along?
Don't make me climb out of this manhole cover.
I sing pretty damn good.
Thank you.
No, she's complimenting her crit.
Wow. Yeah, you do sing pretty good. You did good songs there. Alrighty. Yeah, you sing, and it's probably like a bad time for it because there's like people over here on fire and bleeding out and stuff, but it's good music.
Oh, well, I'll go help them.
Okay. You spent 6 seconds climbing up the tree, watched a person get bludgeoned, and then you climbed down the tree and then went to go help someone.
I don't think the Rallians are the only weird ones here.
I mean, it looks like the fighting's stopping, or coming to an end. So I'll start getting a little bolder. Hey, the car didn't blow up.
Or did it?
Did it?
You tell me.
I mean, I didn't
No,
hear
it's
an
on
explosion,
fire.
so I guess not.
I mean, there were several explosions. Haven't you been listening to the music?
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's.
Yeah, moving on.
But yeah, I'll go try to help people who aren't dead.
Okay. Cool. Patches, Stitches, one of the two. Whose turn is this? Go.
It's
Yeah.
well,
I know. It's use. Go.
okay.
It's use.
Seeing the weird magic that hits the guy, and then I'm gonna look over at Oswick and be like, oh, and watch him get fucking clonked with the hammer. Not sure how I feel about it, but I'm angry, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a swig at this guy. 19 hit,
19 hits. And
8 damage.
I gotta make sure he doesn't have any existing damage. He does. He goes down. Blonk.
So Stitches is a bad influence.
Stitches
Yeah.
is a bad, yes.
And I'm
Because
gonna hold my move. Right, because you can do that. You can
Mhm.
hold your movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my movement until this dangerous little Pomeranian gets into the manhole,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna drop down.
And since she doesn't have initiative, she does, in fact, just jump in. She's like, that was fucking awesome! And she drops in.
Yeah.
And-
All right. Yeah. In that case, I'm just gonna backpedal, look around, don't see anybody else. Double birds, drop down the manhole cover.
Double birds.
Right
Yeah,
back on the way
then they
down.
get stuck halfway in this quicksand, and then
It's like
All
a
right.
has to
pistol
dig.
bird.
Alrighty, that's where that's going to wrap up. And I'm gonna say this is where we stop for tonight.
Oh.
Meh. We'll stop here tonight because I didn't really plan much beyond this. I kind of expected this to go a little longer and would have taken up more of the time, and it would have been a little cleanup stuff. But we're here. We're at the end of it. And I actually have something else I need to take care of tonight, unfortunately. I should have got it done Friday, but I didn't. So we'll wrap it up here. Next week, we'll go over the split. Oh, I thought that was Toll the Dead. That would have been hilarious.
Make
I
a new
just fucking
character,
murder.
Morph.
Yeah, just murder dwarf when no one's looking. But next week we'll cover the two groups being split and what's happening with them, and another attempt to try and run them together. But this kind of more or less went the way I thought it was. I was kind of surprised by the amount of people not doing anything to take a side, but it also kind of worked out and made sense for certain people, because yes, why would I pick a side? I'm not from here. Or why wouldn't I just help the people? And I didn't really account for that, but I'm pleased by the commitment to roleplay that was going on here. And this was a good session.
It was a good session.
It was a good session.
Yeah.
Many
Also-
lives were lost.
Also, this guy didn't get healed, so he just lays there burnt.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
alright.
kind of fuck him.
I sensed you wanted to keep him alive, so I didn't crush his head in as I was.
No,
leaving.
no, it wasn't even that. Deldra was heading towards him, and then she turned around to go fix Ozzy. And it was like, oh, well, that's fine. It was like, yeah, you can leave him.
And then fucked up his face again.
Yeah, and fucked up his face again.
So technically,
You-
Deldra, you don't have to spare the dying Aussie because you did non-lethal, so you could walk over and spare that guy.
I mean,
I
yeah,
probably will.
eventually. But yeah, that's where we're gonna wrap this up here. We can talk a little bit after, but hey guys, thanks for watching. This was the first episode of Forest, a little shorter than I wanted, but we will do longer next week. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching.
I'm
This was
in
chaos.
Morph's in danger. Bye.